to answer that.
I just walked in from brushing my teeth, and Jim Jordan's on for a third time.
You understand where I'm coming from, right, Agent Strzok?
Sir, I understand your frustration, and what I'm here to tell you is I think the answers would
you understand. Yeah, you understand. We got an email from you briefing everybody on the team, all the key players, Rabicki, Baker, Page, Maffa, Priestep, and Andy McCabe. And in that email, you say the dossier that you are now looking at that BuzzFeed is printing has differences from the one given to us by Korn and Simpson. Earlier today, I asked you who Korn and Simpson is, and you wouldn't answer that. It's kind of funny to me because yesterday, David Korn tweeted out, he's the Korn in your email.
Dang.
So the guy himself's identified himself. We all know it's David Korn, and then the other name is Simpson. So you have this, and we're wondering how the dossier got to, or if, more importantly, if the dossier got to the FBI through media sources, not just through Christopher Steele. And of course, we know Nellie Orr worked for the guy you're mentioning, Glenn Simpson. She worked for him the whole time. You've never had conversations with her, but you did have a lot of important conversations on operational matters and ongoing investigations with her husband, Bruce Orr, who's also happened to be reassigned at the Department of Justice. And I'm just wondering, and you said that, well, you won't answer the question whether Mr. Orr has given you documents or not. So I'm just wondering if that was the route. Was that the route the dossier went? Glenn Simpson to Nellie Orr, to her husband, and then to you.
I almost feel bad for him, but
that's my frustration.
I understand your question. I understand your frustration.
I
understand the absurdity of something produced that you're reading that I've been directed not to answer questions about. The best I can, more importantly, tell you, I would like to answer you, and I'm afraid it's an answer that would both reassure you and disappoint you.
Well, we're going to be asking, I think, Mr. Chairman, okay with you, we're going to be asking the FBI and the Department of Justice to give us those documents that may or may not have been exchanged between Mr. Orr and Agent Strzok. I think that's something this committee would like to have and see what those, if in fact there were documents, what the heck they were. I got a minute. I'll yield it to...
Sir, you're going to love this, and it's going to upset the vote. I have been instructed that the FBI has now told me that I can't answer questions about the receipt of the documents, so I will defer to Mr. Chairman if you would like to...
Well, how can
what a twist.
I want to pick your vote.
The gentleman may proceed with his questions, and you may answer.
May I confer with counsel briefly to see if this is completely unbounded or if there are any limitations on what I may say?
Well, I got a lot of questions I've asked all day long.
Let's ask the one you've been told you can answer.
All right, so let's hear the answer to this one.
Which question, sir?
The one that's on the table about the documents.
Sir, the documents we received from a different source in the initial batch in mid-September.
Wait. No. I'm not understanding. You said you got... Go back. Did you get documents from Bruce Orr?
Yes. At some point, we received material from Mr. Orr.
You got documents from Bruce Orr. And what were those documents?
We received documents from Mr. Orr, not me.
This changes the whole ball game. But
excuse me, sir.
But they've been asking that that's why he's got so much time yielded to him.
Agent Strzok, was it the dossier?
Sir, what I am authorized
Is that a personal
to tell
phone
you,
or FBI
in response
phone?
to a question, did you receive any documents from Bruce Orr?
The
FBI has directed me that I may say not me, the FBI received documents and material from Mr. Orr.
Did you? I appreciate that. I appreciate that, but you did not from Mr. Orr.
No.
Okay, but the FBI did get documents from Bruce Orr.
Yes, sir.
Did they get the dossier from Bruce Orr?
It well.
My direction from the FBI, as I may tell you, the FBI received material from Mr. Orr.
Now, this is amazing. This is amazing.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Rated as you are.
Nellie Orr works for Fusion, works for Glenn Simpson, and she's giving documents.
Regular order, please.
Chill.
The director of the FBI to answer those questions. The gentleman cannot answer.
Well,
he asked and answered.
FBI.
He's asked and answered. He cannot answer.
He just said he could.
The regular order is...
I understand, Mr. Chairman. Regular order.
The FBI has now instructed Mr. Strzok that he can answer
and
additional
because
questions.
Of that, he's going to get owned
Agent Strzok,
way more than he has been with that defense down.
To those questions that earlier was stored and
what the FBI approved.
Has the FBI also given you permission to say if Glenn Simpson is the name that you use when in the email where you say Simpson?
I don't believe they have given me guidance. My most recent understanding of my guidance from the FBI is in response to the question of whether the FBI received documents from
FBI
or the answer is that yes, we did.
Has the FBI given you information to tell me whether you knew Nellie Orr worked for Fusion at the time you were meeting with her husband?
Sir, to my knowledge, the FBI has not directed me to or allow me to respond to that.
All right. I yield back. Thank you.
The committee will stand in recess until immediately after this series of votes.
Woo! When are they coming back? I just hear somebody laugh.
Wow, well, that was...